Hey, you woke up for a reason today, and you know what that reason just may be? It just may be to lose the argument. Yeah, something I've realized in my life, especially most recently, is the fact that I always have to prove my point. I always have to argue and debate when I want to prove that I am right, and I belabor it and go into all kinds of great and wonderful illustrations, and yet what happens at the end of it is nothing. Nothing changes. Nothing happens. The world doesn't become a better place at the end of my beautiful discussion. What simply does happen is there is hurt feelings and bruised relationships, and that's not a good thing. There are times that we need to stand up for the truth, and there are times when we need to speak up. But there are also times where we need to be just like Jesus. The one person who was always right and still is always right and always had all power and authority to prove and correct and straighten out anybody at any time. The Bible teaches us chose often to be silent because it's building the relationships is what we should be doing. And Proverbs chapter 15 tells us this: a soft word turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And the whole point of this is simply, maybe today, don't prove your point. Maybe today I'm not going to try to prove my point. I'm going to try to build that relationship. Those little things, those small things that are not going to change the world, why do you have to be right about that? Listen, ask yourself before you send that text message, before you begin that discussion, before you do that Facebook comment, ask yourself this: do you want to prove yourself right, or you want to prove that you're more like Jesus Christ? I love you, and I'm praying for you.